is Mary Phalange, and I was 37 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. My thoughts and feelings when I was first diagnosed was I had a lot of fear. I had just lost my dad to cancer, and so I had a lot of fear about cancer and what it was and what I was going to face. But I was hopeful, and I wanted to get it. I wanted to have as much knowledge as I could about it. I wanted to be informed about it.
It's hard to remember, but I try to put everything behind me. But the first thing that came to my mind was fear. I just didn't understand why. I was healthy, I was young, I had no history of breast cancer, and I just didn't know what to expect, what I was going to go through. And so my most hardest emotion at that time was fear.
My name is Manny Patosha. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 26. My son was 3 months old. And initially I found a lump when I was pregnant.
Obviously fear was the number one emotion that I had. I didn't know anything about breast cancer. At such a young age, my doctor had told me that the chances of me having breast cancer were so slim. I really didn't look into what breast cancer was all about until I was actually diagnosed. And then I guess anger as well, because I figured I was healthy. You know, women my age are having children and getting married. I was being diagnosed with breast cancer. It was not fair.
My name is Rita, and I was 34 years old when I was first diagnosed. My initial thoughts and feelings were, I was frightened. I didn't know what was going to happen. It was fear of the unknown, I guess. But I had my 2 girls and my husband, my family, so I had to pick myself up. And although I was scared, I had so many supporters around me that helped me through.
My support unit was so big and so grand. I had my family, my niece here, Jessica, my other niece and my nephew, my mom, my family, my friends. They all supported me and loved me through every moment of the treatment that I was going through. What my family did for me was they just loved me. They showed it in being there for me. They dropped off balloons, meals. Jessica would come over every single night and eat sunflower seeds or do her homework. She created a little book. I have to show it to you. It's just for laughs. And she did that. And this little book just kept me, you know, every time I was down or I was having a bad day or I was sick, I would just flip through the pages and have a little chuckle. You know, she put little notes in there and little sayings for me. So that really helped me get through tough times. I could not have gone through what I went through without my family and my friends. There was no way you can go through something like that and not have the support of your family and your friends.
I had a wonderful support group that really helped me get through my battle with not understanding and comprehending cancer and what it was going to be going through. I prayed a lot. I had my family walk me through everything, and I spoke a lot to everyone I knew just to get as much information as I can.
Okay, I'm 39 now. I'm very happy to say how old I am. When I was 30, I did this tattoo. This is a remake. I did my tattoo. It wasn't on purpose. It happened to be the day I was diagnosed. And I was 30. Because one oncologist told me I wasn't going to make it to the age of 30. So I decided, okay, I don't want him. I don't want to see another oncologist. So he told me 30. You're not going to make it to the age of 30. So that number just stuck with me. That was like, you know, my age 30 tattoo. Now, so I made it to 30. Now I'm 39, so this is my prize. my prize.
These are my supporters. Sarah, who's going to be 3, and Emma, who is 5 years old. And I don't think I would have been able to get through it without them. They kept me focused. They kept me positive, and actually kept my mind off things. Actually, if it wasn't for them, and actually, Emma asked a lot of questions. She knew everything. She knew that Mommy had cancer, and that Mommy was going to lose her hair. And actually, Emma helped shave my head when my hair fell out. Right? And I had a mastectomy, so she's still to this day asking a lot of questions about why Mommy has a big scar there. And I think it's so important. Once we explained everything to her and we're upfront with her and honest with her, she was actually a little bit more at ease. And I think that's so important. Any family, any mom that's going through cancer, breast cancer, whatever it is, to be upfront.
I had quite a large support system, which I am very grateful for. My family, number one, was a huge support. My mom came to every appointment. She came to every chemo, and she was there for me for all the surgery and that sort of thing. And then my boyfriend Mark, he came into my life when I had just been diagnosed. He didn't even know me before my diagnosis, and for someone to be able to deal with such a difficult thing, it was more than hard to explain the words that I had to say thank you.
I'd love to say to my supporters, thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for loving me, for caring for me, for showing me your love, for just being there, just their presence. A person's presence speaks in volumes. It's not so much what people say or even what they do or what they bring, but it's people's presence. The little smile, the little we love you notes, those are the little things that mean so much.
The support that I received from my husband, I guess it's just a positive. He's a very positive person, and from the second that I was diagnosed, he just reassured me that everything was going to be okay, and kept me in good spirits, kept me positive, and always put a smile on my face. He just always reassured me that everything was going to be fine, and I believed in him and I trusted him, and I don't think I would have been able to get through this without him. So I'm very grateful and blessed. Thank you.
To my supporters, the ones that are here with us and the ones that have passed on, thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. But I want to thank them. If it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be today. My sister Flora has always been there before diagnosis and after, but during diagnosis, I saw it. She basically put her life on hold. For me, she helped me with my son. She was there. I'll never forget, I couldn't make it to one appointment. It was an intro to bone marrow transplants. I couldn't make it because I was in isolation, but Flora went for me. And there were questions that I had that she answered for me, and I'll never forget that. I even remember the date that she went. Oh, I would love to say to Flora, just continue doing what you're doing. I love you so much. And no, just continue being who you are, my baby sister.
I just want to say thank you for being my rock, being there for me whenever I felt like I couldn't go on any further, and for basically being there 100% of the time and making me feel like I could do this.
To all my supporters, and especially my sister, thank you is not enough, but I'm very grateful. I want to tell everyone that I'm no longer going to count the days, but I'm going to make every day count. And to everyone who walked me through it, who did little things and big things like cards and meals and phone calls, that I couldn't have made this journey without everyone.